And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable
Great chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. So, a breakthrough already. Oh, good-looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Timber. And they've switched it over to the other side. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Passing is crisp and sharp. Saliba. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Arsenal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Aims beyond the... Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Foden. Not the most accurate pass. That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through, and the shot! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Eze. Zubimendi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's there to belt it away. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Half an hour played now. Timber. He's a sharp little ball here. Reinders deals with that comfortably. Foden.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. Marmouche! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He can get that clear. Rice has created one goal already. Foden. He's found a way past. Oh, shooting chance! And he thumps it clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rodri. Stood up well to him there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Timber. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Eze.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
1 minute added time.
Eze with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Lewis. That's really well cleared. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And so we're off again. Mosquera. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No joy this time. Lewis.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mosquera. Haaland. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Subimendi. Oh, sweet feet. Rice. Gabriel Jesus is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Saliba is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book. Vardiol. That has been cut short. Can he get it through? That was somewhat off target. Donnarumma sends that a long way. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Marmouche. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Ruben Dias makes the interception. He might be in here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mosquera gets across to intercept that. And now the breakaway. Now, can they get him away? Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Nouri. Number 47,
Saka.
Phil Foden. Number 4,
And it's Ødegaard.
Reinders. Number 7, Omar Mamouche.
And here's
Coming on the
Marino.
field, number
Good read,
33,
needed to be.
Number 10, Ryan Shaki. Number 8, Kovacic. Number 42,
Gabriel
Cervello. Substitution in progress.
closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Saka. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Shot, surely! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ødegaard, played into space. Nicely worked. Saka.
Such good technique.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Ødegaard. Gabriel. Oh, that's a key interception. Kovacic. Now it's Semenyo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Haaland.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh no, what has happened here? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. That is lovely. And it's Ødegaard. He's on it, can he get away? Saka,
Has been indicated.
Saka's delivery. No, that's not going to find its target. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Saka. And it's Subimendi. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Liverpool going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And already we're underway here. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and give your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Havertz, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eze's cross. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here. That's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duties. A manager's dream in many ways, and a model man, and I would say a model footballer.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Timber. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's McAllister.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
He's through here. Oh, it's Eze. Lovely feet. Havertz! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Looking to go deep. Terrific header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vince. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Showing good feet. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Frimpong. Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Konate. Eze. Wriggles his way through. Frimpong cuts out the pass. Taken back almost at once. Eze. Good, strong midfield running here. Havertz. And the shot! He'll want to be quick to recover this. He'll try to keep this alive. Here comes the cross. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Havertz. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Crossed in again. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Wirtz. Zubimendi with the slide tackle there. Can he get it through? Now it's Eze. Zubimendi. Oh, super. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Looking tidy in possession here. That's tidy. Wirtz ploughing through the middle. Eze defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
There will
And a
be 1
chance!
minute added time.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And this could be the final action of the first half. There's the shot! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so
And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Nicely aimed pass. He's got away. Ødegaard couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Ødegaard. Oh, this is a great tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
332.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. Alisson claims comfortably. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's McAllister. And he decides to cross it. Look at the space here. Zubimendi. And here's Eze. Played back. McAllister.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Frimpong. He's had it taken off him. Gabriel. Now he's off and running. Zubimendi. Now it's Odegaard. Good ball over the top. Alisson gets good distance on it. And they're quick to get it back. Knocks it into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Wirtz. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Calafiori. Salah. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Calafiori. Van Dijk cuts it out. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 33, Calafiori. Number 12,
Merino.
Chamber. Number 36,
Eze.
Zubimendi. Number 29,
Tries to play it through.
Odegaard.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Coming on the field, number 5, Incapie. Number 4, Wright. Number 41, Rice.
Van Dijk.
Number 23,
5 minutes left on the clock.
Number 16,
Out to the left it goes.
substitution in
Kekes
progress.
goes on a charge down the left. And they've got rid. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Jones. Eze looking for options for movement. Well timed,
2
excellent
added minutes
interception.
has been indicated.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's heaved it away. And he's there to retrieve it. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us
Hello,
for the build-up to this
welcome
occasion
to
of
today's
ultimate
match.
tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Wirtz. And that has been cleared. Oh, they could break here. Matheus Nunes. Played out towards the right wing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias, a proper defender. Someone who does the simple things well, very well in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day. A good leader too.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Haaland. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Gakpo, lovely ball, and a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's just beyond his reach. This looks promising. Gehi calmly anticipates. Soboslai spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's burst through, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Foden, and that's been intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh no, what has happened here?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Foden. Gakpo. And he's lost his man here. Shapes to shoot! And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Reinders. Matheus Nunes receives it in a wide position. It's run loose here. Cleared without complication. Stones. Ruben Dias. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Reinders looking here to chip it through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Tries to play it through. Wirtz is on his own. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And now they can spring out of defence. Matheus Nunes. And it's Reinders.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Szoboszlai. Gakpo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Konate. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foden. Gravenberg has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gakpo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Frimpong tries making a foray down the right. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Reinders. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Nunez. Passes short and sharp. Thinks... Shot, surely! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Matheus Nunes gets into a good... Up he goes! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Nicely weighted ball. Szoboszlai has it in a wide position. That's good play. Robertson. Stones. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's had it taken off him. Guardiola has got himself a free kick. Oh, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Real chance! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Back to the keeper it goes. And Dyke calmly anticipates. And it's Soboslai. Robertson. Oh, that's delightful. Gravenberg. And it's Frimpong. Now it's Gakpo. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Robertson. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Good read, needed to be.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's there to belt it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Number 14.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
22. Ekitike. Number 10.
This interception, his positioning was spot
Substitution
on.
in progress.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Gravenberg. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bernardo Silva.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gomez.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, sweet feet. And that is expertly dealt with. Ake gets good distance on it. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. takes me back.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.